Hello, and
There we
welcome
go.
to Computer Game Lizard.
Hello,
I am Emil. I'm joined here with
Keong.
Keong. Yes, we are playing
The Stanley Parable,
the Stanley Parable.
which was released on Steam recently, I think. Yeah, let's begin.
Tell me a bit about this game, Keong.
So the Stanley Parable began as a mod for Half-Life 2, I think. I never knew about it from back then, but it's a really creative indie game.
Is it a first-person shooter?
It's first person, but there's no shooting.
Oh,
So it's more of a first-person adventure kind of thing, like Gone Home.
I see.
It's good. It's really good though. I really enjoyed it. It's really funny.
Funny is good.
Yeah, but you haven't played it.
I've never played it. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that. But yeah.
So it's taking a while to load. Let's talk about Half-Life.
Half-Life is pretty. I think loading's like not even moving.
No, it's definitely happening. Definitely happening. Maybe we should. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, it's happening. Okay, how about we start and restart?
We can just pause it until it finishes loading.
We're in.
And we're back. This is the first cutscene of the game. Where's the sound?
Oh no.
What?
There we go.
Did I just skip the
I think so.
cutscene?
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright. Okay, should I play?
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's WSD and mouse.
Alright, and mouse.
So typical first person windows.
And it's.
You're Stanley.
Am I? Let's see. Yeah, 11, 22. 427. Am I meant to like memorize these numbers?
Well, just do whatever you think feels right.
Alright, yeah. I can't use the computer. I'm locked in.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Alright, so my first goal was to get out of the room.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Let's
He will
hope so.
be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Alright,
So that was actually one of the endings. I think that's what happens if you stay in the cubicle for too long.
Oh, seriously?
I didn't really explain what happens if you skip that first cutscene, but Stanley is an office worker at 427. He wakes up one day, all his office workers is gone, so he goes out to explore. Or stays in and, yeah.
So, like, I died then.
You didn't die, that was just one possible ending.
But I couldn't get out, so I assumed he would have starved to death.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this narration is basically
No matter
telling you
how
what to
hard
do.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So his co-workers are missing. And he's looking for them, or... It's like these doors have life of their own. So, Keong, have you completed this game?
I found most of the
Stanley
endings.
came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Did I do something bad?
Just play. I think it's interesting how you're examining all the doors. That's something I don't usually do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. Just to spend a few, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I do that? Like, am I meant to do as he says?
Just do whatever feels right.
Alright, I'm gonna go in there. Is it bad if I go in there? Alright.
And so he detoured
Oh,
through
shit,
the
no.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh yeah, I think so. This is sort of like a choose your own adventure. Is that right? Like there's multiple
Yet there was not a
pathways.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sort of an interesting office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Where's the keypad?
Of course,
behind you.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait, what was it? I was listening.
2845.
2,
8,
8,
4, 5.
4, 5.
But how did you know that?
Incredibly, by
You just
simply
told
pushing
me.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Am I going to die?
Oh, the confusion for the first time someone plays this game is amazing. I must say, I am surprised that you followed his instructions the first time.
I don't know. I want to see what would happen.
I think most people I've seen play this on Let's Plays or me.
Yeah.
They just like completely went the opposite direction.
Well, I assume I'd like have multiple playthroughs, and I'd probably do that.
Yeah. That's, you can't really find out what's going on in one playthrough.
Yeah.
Or even in all playthroughs. What you thought so far?
Descending deeper into the
Quite interesting
Stanley
and
realized he
unique.
felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Nor did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I think I'm curious.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Am I going to get lobotomized?
Did he head to the center to find out?
You're so like nonchalant about it. It's like, might happen. Doesn't matter. Well, cool.
I mean, it's just a game.
This is your life, Stanley.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Can I fall off?
Yeah, I don't recommend it though.
What happens?
I think you can fall off here. You can fall somewhere else, but like it's just a really boring. Oh, and Stanley couldn't take it anymore and he jumped off.
Oh, okay.
Not an exciting ending. Sorry for spoiling that for you.
No, it's alright. I was probably jumped off the channel.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
So how long does a single playthrough take on average?
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you
to get to one ending.
And I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
am I going to die?
This is making it a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Oh man, I'm
this
going
is
to die.
much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
What was me?
I have to say this.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
You said sometimes he just lets you sit in your office.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Looks like I'm going to die.
Only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh, what, really? I don't want that.
These are precious additional seconds. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One soul? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?